glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the UCF Knights and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Long, I am Rich Davis. Holly Rose down in the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the UCF head coach before the game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. There he goes. The 40, the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Run in the red zone. It's Watson. And they swarm him under.
Man, a lot of times offenses, they feel really good when it's 2nd and short after a good run on 1st down. You'll see them be aggressive. They choose to run the football, defense ready, now setting up a 3rd and short situation. Are they going to run it 3 times in a row? The defense probably going to be ready for that.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Out wide left, it's Farmer. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Watson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Rush right in his face. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. On the move. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Knights!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find something.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Straight ahead, it's Alexander. Nowhere to go.
You want to stop the run game? Get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you're described with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
Snagged in the middle, it's Young. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Sets his feet, it's Carter. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Looking for the marker. Breaks into the open. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Commodores. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it, and you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the 2nd level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, That's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Fresh setter downs going to the air. The sure hands, it's Wade. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
Man, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Here's a give to Watson. Turning it on. Past the 30. The 20. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UCF. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People try to catch him. They didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. It's inside. It's Young. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Working the ground game. Just smothered on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Throws to the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Makes a move. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They've got a first down here to open the period. The handoff for Watson. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Left side is Watson. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
Keeps it moving, it's Watson. He's got enough. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Knights! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone.
Set to advance on the football.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been...
He's loose on the right. He's at the 30. The 10. He is in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
On third down, here's Watson. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Barnett. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Looking for a deep man. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense in a split backfield. The run inside. It's Barnett. Just ran him over. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Long way to go on second down. Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Carter. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Making the adjustment. Needs it here on 4th down. Fires to the right. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Young. Powers through the defender. He's past the sticks. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Vandy. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And they did tack on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Barnett. He's got it. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Snapped it in the shotgun. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. The short hands, it's Thomas. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Knights, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Quarterback alone in the backfield, 5 wide on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. He's got an open man. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Man, this quarterback's got a short-term memory, boy. After the interception on the last drive, that looked so ugly, but he's come out and he's been able to turn the page. 4 for 4 now on this drive, throwing it. He's got himself right back in, locked in a really, really nice rhythm. I don't think you have anything to worry about if you're the head coach looking at your quarterback, seeing how he's responded to that mistake on the last drive.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Racing down the left side. 10. Touchdown Doors. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Farmer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Play action on first down. Still looking to his right. Right side, it's Farmer. There he goes. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Oh, pressure's coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Selling the fake. Rolls right. Firing toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them.
Number 15, set to kick this one away.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. On the move, it's Alexander. Enough to move the chains. They make the stop. He's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Holds on, it's Alexander. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to burn this defensive back. Picked off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the 1st half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Colorado in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Arizona Wildcats. And it's the Buffs coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And there is still a lot of work to do on the season, but they get back to 2-4 in the standings.
Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Motion from the wideout.
Go, go.
They give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Solid run on the last play. Gives this offense another 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Whip it out to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, this defense is extremely disciplined. Right there, first down, screen pass. It doesn't fool them. Nice play.
And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quick give. It's Alexander. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. He's past the marker. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Escapes the pressure going right. Going to try to get it himself. There he goes. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's a give to Watson. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Watson again. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Into crease, it's Alexander. Breaks into the open. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Commodores peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Running inside. It's Young. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Turning it on! They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Knights have a lot of options on second and inches. The handoff. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The fake that wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Chambers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Moving out to the right. Fires on the move. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the 1st, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
A pair of one-loss teams, and they know that that 2nd L can put them in harm's way as we battle here in the final minutes. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Each of these teams has stumbled just one time and now trying to fight to the finish and avoid taking that 2nd loss. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A pair of one-loss teams, and they know that that 2nd L can put them in harm's way as we battle here in the final minutes. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. They're all over him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Each of these teams has stumbled just one time and now trying to fight to the finish and avoid taking that second loss. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. So the defense sets them up for that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Moves the pocket. It's Carter. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
And the Commodores will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Pulls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And that went nowhere fast. And 1st down is a good time to run a screen, try to catch him being a little bit aggressive and maybe thinking about a little bit of run and making people attack and run downhill. But the screen pass did not fool anybody. Nice discipline by the defense.
The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Ashley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The defense coming out to protect the lead, but this offense still has plenty of time, likely their final drive. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Left side is Farmer. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Can't get him to the ground. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
Out wide left, it's Ashley. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Right side, it's Thomas. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Turns it upfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll run with Watson. Touchdown, Knights! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. From deep, it's Barnett. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Carter. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. He's changing the play. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. He's taking the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Got to make the play on fourth. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Well, I know when the defense goes back and watches this film, it's not going to be perfect, but that was the stop they needed, right, David? But you got two great offenses going back and forth. You just got to be able to break serve once, and the defense did it here at the very end. No matter how you do it, I know the stats weren't great, but the most important statistic, they get the win.
Get the win. Obviously, you worry about cleaning everything up, but you also want timely defense, right? Like when you need it, can you come through? I know a lot of people were holding their breath on the sideline, wondering if they would come through, but they did. They got the stop in a big moment. Their offense scored a bunch of points, and they walk away with the victory.